The Kettleers were in Falmouth today to face the Commodores for the very first time this season, looking to ride on the back of 2 straight wins for one more to solidify their lead in the West. Joey Loperfido got the quest for a W off to a strong start in the top of the second, as he crushed a ball to straight center for a no-doubter solo shot to put the first run on the board for Cotuit. However, Falmouth would even things back up in the fourth, with 3 straight singles off reliever Evan Justice to start the inning, with the third single by Trey Cruz scoring a run. Cotuit would turn a double play on the next at-bat to make it 2 down for Falmouth in the inning, but Justice would lose control of his pitches, walking 2 to load the bases and hitting the next batter to walk in the go-ahead run for Falmouth. Justice would throw a wild pitch to the next batter to allow Falmouth to score one more for a 3-1 lead through 4. Cotuit would keep up the great play they've shown lately in the field as they caught Austin Maisel in a pickle to start the 6th. Batter's interference on a bunt would give the Kettleers 2 out in the inning, but Justice threw 2 more straight walks and was replaced by Chris Farrell, who threw a wild pitch to let another Falmouth runner dash home for a 4-1 Falmouth lead. Pitching woes let Cotuit's lead slip away today, and yet another wild pitch from Farrell in the 7th signaled that it was really unraveling. After the wild pitch, Farrell gave up a single to make it 6-1 Falmouth, and the Commodores wouldn't miss a beat from there, stifling the Kettleers for a 6-1 win. The Kettleers will face Falmouth again tomorrow, this time at Lowell Park, after holding a parade and 4th of July festivities at the ballpark. They'll hope to bounce back quickly to stay in competition with Wareham for the lead in the West, and to show that today's sloppy pitching was just a fluke. Going now to our post-game interview with Coach Roberts, and signing off for the Cotuit Kettleers, I'm Jacob Cohen.
Okay, Coach, obviously not the result you wanted today, but what were some of the observations you had on the game, some things that you were pleased with, some things that you think you can make some adjustments on?
Oh, excuse me. Well, no, we'll probably first thing go to adjustments is that, again, we took too many pitches tonight. They threw some excellent pitching at us, but we took too many pitches and we weren't swinging. Again tonight, and I'm trying to get the guys to realize that batting average with 2 strikes is usually around 170. It's not very good, and we got ourselves in too many 2-strike counts. From the pitching side, we were trying to go 3-3-3. I thought Cole did a really good job in his first outing. I let him go probably 10 pitches too far, and Justice hadn't been out there in a while, and I got him in a little bit of a jam. But again, we learned some things about Cole, Justice, Farrell. We learned some things, and I think a couple of them made some progress trying to teach them direction to the plate. So, you learn from these games, and hopefully they will improve, because as we play every day here the next 2 or 3 weeks, I mean every day, no days off, we've got to have 6 starters. And with Joe leaving to potentially sign a pro contract, not as of yet, and I can't say who and so forth. Don't want to lose his NCAA eligibility. He's got to do some things. That's taking our 5th starter away. So now we've got to replace our 5th starter and find a 6th starter. And so those are some of the challenges ahead of us. But this is a great group of guys. They've played extremely well. I'm happy with them. And when you play every day, you're going to have one of these games every once in a while. We had one a week ago at Orleans. And now we've had another one. And so, if we can get through every week with just one kind of poor game, then I'll be happy.